Hi friend, welcome back. So today we're going to be going over 20 fresh and unique ideas that you can use for your social media for your small business this upcoming month. So these are going to be tailored to September, at least most of them are, not all. But the thing with this is if you need ideas for a different month, you can actually change the majority of these pretty easily just by getting a little bit creative here and there, maybe changing out the season or the holiday that we're talking about, those type of things. So you can still take a look if you're needing social media ideas, but it's not for September. These ideas are still going to be versatile for any month of the year, as long as you're a little creative. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to be giving you 20 holidays and observances in the month of September that you may not be aware of. Some of them you might be, but some of them are pretty fun. Some of them a little more serious. My favorite would probably have to be Potato Month, and you can obviously use all of these holidays and observances also when it comes to your business and your social media to add more content if you want. So you're really going to have like a pretty packed list of stuff that you can utilize for your social media for this month by the end of the video. So be sure to stick around if you want to grab those fun ideas as well. Alright you guys, we're about to jump in, but for those of you who are new, my name is Rebecca, and on this channel we focus on building wealth and finding ways that we can pursue our dreams without being tied down to a traditional job. So there's a lot of aspects that go into that, but today, like I said, we are focusing on small business and content creation. So if you're interested in those things, please consider subscribing, and let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to focus on here is 12 social media ideas that are tailored to the month of September. And like I said before, you can honestly change these to fit the month that you are in and that you need it for, but these are going to be tailored to September. So number one is going to be back to school tips. You can share helpful tips or product recommendations from your business that are related to back to school season. So there's a lot of options for this, and this is just to help you get creative. Obviously, every single business is going to be a little bit different, but you can think creatively, how can your business focus on back to school and offer tips that can help. Even if you feel like it doesn't relate, you can still offer back to school tips, and that's going to engage your customer base, help them to realize that you are just a helpful and thoughtful company. Number two, we're going to do holiday planning tips. So you might be surprised to hear this because right now it is August and we're working on preparing for September, but you're already talking about holidays. But that is because in September, people are going to be starting to plan their holiday trips. They might be thinking about planning their holiday trips, and ideally you want to tell them these things before they actually start planning. So, or around the time that they're going to start thinking about it. So any products that you might have or services that you might have that might be useful in regards to planning their holiday trips or anything like that, be sure to use the opportunity to let them know. So number three is going to be a Labor Day promotion or a special offer. So make sure you don't forget this big holiday because it's pretty important for a lot of people and you want to jump on top of that. Okay, so number four is going to be share a story about the hard work behind your products and your services. So this is a great opportunity for you to help your customers really get to know the person behind the screen, the person behind the business. So that way this is going to really humanize your business to them and help them want to support a small business like yours. And you also want to take the opportunity to show off why your business is definitely worth it, why it's such high quality products and everything that goes into making your product or your service. Number five is going to be to highlight a product or service of yours that is perfect for fall. And the reason why you're not seeing my face right now is because I totally forgot somehow to do number five. Nobody knows your business like you do, so you really want to be able to let everybody know exactly what products or services are perfect for fall and which products or services are really going to benefit your customers the most during this upcoming season. Number six is going to be share a motivational quote for the start of fall. So we're trying to kind of get into the season here. We want to motivate people and really kind of hype up fall. Number 7 is going to be employee spotlight. So with this, you want to highlight one of your employees, one of your team members' achievements or special qualities, and this can be fun even if you don't have any employees. Maybe you have a pet that you can highlight just for fun, one of their fun qualities or even some value that they add to your work environment, right? So with number 8, we're going to be celebrating International Day of Peace, and we're going to show our customers how our business promotes peace. So that is, I believe, on September 21st, and so it's a great opportunity to just highlight that aspect of your business. And number 9 is that we want to create some sort of recipe or something using our product or our service. So if you can't think of any sort of recipe that would make sense that is related to your product or service, my idea is also to change this into a gift basket. So you can put your product or even a gift certificate to your service into this gift basket, make it fall themed, and then you can show yourself creating this, show how awesome your products are in as a part of this basket, and then you can either use it for a giveaway or you can just go ahead and give it to a friend or family member. But that's a great way to show your product being used practically and specifically for the season of fall. So number 10 is to host a giveaway or a contest for the start of fall, and you want to use fall themed prizes for this. But I like the idea of, if you did make a basket for number 9, then you can go ahead and reuse that basket as your giveaway product or prize. So this is really a fun way to do 2 for 1 and really make this a special experience for your customers and get people really hyped and into your business and your products. So number 11 is going to be to share a customer success story that has a fall twist. And number 12 is you want to ask your followers about their favorite fall traditions. Okay, and this is really fun. It gives you the opportunity to take the focus away from business for a little bit and just focus on fun things, relatable things. You want to kind of have some sort of balance between these two, business and fun stuff. So those are the 12 ideas that I have for September, but as you can see, not all of them are even specific to September or fall, and every last one of them is easy to change. If you just tweak it a little bit, you want to use it for a different month. But up next, we have 4 ideas that have nothing to do with seasonal or anything like that, but they are fantastic ideas to add to your content list. And these ideas, I love them because you can reuse them over and over, and I would suggest even using each of these next 4 each month, because that's how reusable they really are. So first off, we've got share industry news or trends. And this is easy to do if you're following some different accounts from your industry. You can easily just share something when they post news or trends, and you can just keep your customers updated on those things easily that way. So number 2 is going to be tips and tricks related to your product or your services. And this is a great one too, because you want to give one tip or trick at a time, and that way you don't overwhelm your customers' brains with too much information. You just give one at a time, and that way you can spread out this content over the course of even a year. So I would suggest doing at least 1 per month, and that way you're going to have content over the year. You can either repeat it next year, or you can continue if you have even more than 12 pieces of advice. But this is a great way to help your customers gain understanding and be able to use your products better to their advantage and really keep them interested in what you do. Number 3 is going to be inspirational quotes that are related to your industry. And this is pretty easy to do. All you have to do is use Google. And once again, you're going to have plenty of content that can last you up to a year or even more, depending on how many you're able to find. And you can just easily rinse and repeat those after a year or so go by. But you do want to make sure that you do give appropriation of the author in your post. So whoever was the original author, just make sure you add your name there and you'll be good to go. Number 4 is we're going to do fun facts that are related to your business or your industry. And so this is another fun one, kind of like the tips and tricks, but this is even more fun. It just gives interesting trivia. You only need 1 per month to keep your customer base engaged and learning about your business, and then that will give you content throughout the year if you can just come up with 12 of these. So there you have it. With only these final 4 ideas, you already could potentially have content for the entire year planned out, because if you only need to post once a week, then you have 4 posts for the month. Boom, you're done, easy to go. But there's obviously plenty of other fun ideas that you can add in as well. Speaking of which, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the 20 holidays and observances that I've got on my list for the month of September. Now, some of them are fun and some of them are a little more serious, but you can use all of them to add extra engagement to your social media content calendar. So first off, we're gonna go through 10 monthly observances in the month of September, and then after that, we're gonna get 10 daily observances or holidays during the month of September. So first of all, September is Baby Safety Month. Secondly, it is Classical Music Month. Thirdly, it is Hispanic Heritage Month, and this is actually from September 15th until October 15th, so you can start celebrating it on September 15th or at any point that you want to during that time. Number 4 is going to be International Update Your Resume Month, and number 5 is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Number 6 is Italian Cheese Month, and that's pretty fun. But as I mentioned earlier, my favorite is number 7, which is National Potato Month. Number 8 is National Self-Care Awareness Month, and that's pretty important. Also very important is number 9, which is National Suicide Prevention Month. And finally, number 10 is National Square Dance Month. Sounds fun. Alright, so up next we've got 10 special observance days and holidays in the month of September. Now we obviously know that September 2nd is Labor Day, but what you might not know is that it's also Pierce Your Ears Day. And so this is pretty fun. I mean, especially if you have like a jewelry business or something, you can get creative with that. The second one that we have here is September 4th, which is Eat an Extra Dessert Day. And I, for one, will definitely be observing that. Okay, so number 3 is September 5th, which is National Be Late for Something Day, and also International Day of Charity. So if you as a business do give something to charity, this is a really, really great opportunity for you to let your customers know how great of a company you are, and also to promote giving to charity, which is so important. Number 4 is September 6th, which is Fight Procrastination Day, and also Bring Your Manners to Work Day. So you can do some pretty fun things with this around your office and show some fun behind the scenes entertaining content with those. Number 5 is going to be September 7th, and that is World Beard Day. So if you have one, or if you don't, you can do something fun with that. Number 6 is 9/11. We know that this is Patriot Day in the US, and this is a pretty important day of observance for us. So 9/12, September 12th, is going to be number 7 here, and that is National Day of Encouragement. And I think that that is a great opportunity for us to encourage each other and encourage everybody to encourage each other, you know what I mean? Or even if you want to take this opportunity to share your motivational quote and just encourage your customers. So number 8 is going to be September 15th, which is World Afro Day. So that is awesome. And September 21st, as we mentioned earlier, is International Day of Peace, as well as Chai Day. So that's fun. And number 10 is September 29th, and that is National Coffee Day. I will be observing that. So there you have it, you guys. You've got 20 observances and holidays in September, as well as 16 ideas for your month of social media that's coming up next. And I'm just hoping to help keep your content calendar fresh and engaging, because I know that it's a lot of work to keep up with social media in your small business. And I also just want to let you guys know that even with all of these free ideas for content, I know that small business social media can just be very overwhelming and exhausting. And so a lot of businesses, quite frankly, have to focus their time and attention on their own craft instead of worrying about all these other things that go into business. So if you are wanting to outsource your social media management, I just want to let you guys know that my husband and I actually do tag team social media management, and we have that as an aspect of our business. So if you need help with that, please feel free to reach out. I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can reach me in regards to that. Also, guys, if you're serious about running your small business, I wanted to let you know that I just did a video on the top 10 things that you need to be focused on as a small business owner to ensure your long-term success. and to make sure that you're going to have a profitable business. I will link that somewhere on the screen for you guys to grab if you want to watch that also. If you made it to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you so much for taking your time out of the day to be with me. I just am so honored, and I truly hope that this information was helpful for you. So please consider subscribing, you guys, if you are interested in this type of content, because I'm going to be continuing to put out a lot more similar content as time goes on. And until next time, you guys, I just want to make sure that you know that you are loved, you are not alone, and you've got this. Okay, guys, bye.